everybody, it is Tanya with Light Code Crystals here. Thanks for joining me today for the daily Starseed Oracle card reading. And today is going to be a reading for Sunday, August the 22nd of 2021. And as usual, I'm going to be reading from the wonderful Starseed Oracle card deck. It is a beautiful one, especially for those of us who ID as spiritual seekers and starseeds, light workers, way showers, empaths, oh my, the whole gamut. And as usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle up the cards and then I'm going to read from the wonderful guidebook because I love what the authors, which is Danielle Newell and Rebecca Campbell, who created the deck and the art, and their intuitive take on the card, and then I will share my own interpretation of the energy and for what's coming up. So this is the beautiful deck, and I'm just going to give it a good shuffle, and we're going to look for a card for support and guidance to help us as we are trying to navigate the earth plane here, having some fun time in the earth plane. In the density, I'm laughing because it's been such an intense day. A lot of energy going around, a lot of solar flares happening. Oh, there's one poking out. Just wants to poke itself right out there. Okay. Now I better put on the spec so I can read this card to you. So this says, your life is a canvas. You're an artist, manifestation, creative accountability. How beautiful is that? And if you are catching this on the replay, I'm just going to put a picture up here of the card as I'm reading to you, and I'm just going to grab the description from the guidebook just because I'm always fascinated by this. I've not actually had this one come up before, so this is quite fun. Again, this is Your Life is a Canvas from the Starseed Oracle card deck. Okay, you, my friend, are the artist of your own life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. You present, and your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for your future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts and feelings and actions with the vibration that matches them. It is never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that is good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be for certain. You will find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create lately? How can you express yourself more creatively? And this deck always comes with a little bit of thoughts to ponder, which they call the Starseed Soul Inquiry. And today it is, what are you being called to create in your life? So that is the interpretation of the card from the authors of the deck. And I find this actually to be a really wonderful card, especially for what's going on in August right now. There is so much creative energy and so much that is happening with people. And I think what this card is really saying is in addition to being creative and tapping into that energy that is within you, is also to remember that's your own creative spirit. We all have it. And just because you're somebody who maybe you're not an artist or a dancer or a writer or a poet or an astronaut, it doesn't really matter. The point is we are all creative in what we do, in the little things that we do every day. And the more that we start to become aware of our own abilities and then trusting our intuition to do things that feel good, to follow that little crumb trail that makes you feel good at every single step, that is the more that we are able to build our own tuition. And as we do that, we become more confident and able to create more. So how fun is that? So as it is a Sunday, and you might have some free time, or maybe it's Monday if you're down in the Southern Hemisphere, And for those of you wonderful people around the world that are still going through lockdown and all that jazz, my deepest love and lots of hugs for you. Really tough times. But the flip side is you now have some time available to you, which means you can be more creative. You can play, you can read, you can sing, you can dance, you can do Zoom calls, do karaoke. And this is for everybody. Take a couple of minutes, do a doodle. If you are on the phone having to make phone calls, do some doodling. It allows that creative outlet to come out from where we have that naturally. If you identify as a starseed or a spiritual seeker, this will be related to you as well. We always have within us that ability to pull these higher dimensional frequencies down into the earth. And a lot of that is expressed in our creativity. Many of you will see the different light codes that have been around on the planet for many years. I'm a light code activator myself. I know many of you are too. And this is another call to check in with yourself and see what kind of energy is coming in. Is this something that you are going to speak? Or maybe do light language with your hands, or maybe write it out, or you do designs or paint, or maybe you channel spirit and paint like I do. There's all sorts of things that you can do and create with. The point is to remember that we're tapping into our intuition and our creativity, which are really intertwined like that. And also that you have the ability as a creator being to take things from a thought state. I'm going like this, but I don't know how else to express a higher vibration, higher frequency, which if you haven't seen my previous videos, please understand that when I say higher frequency, it is not a matter of being better than if you're in a lower frequency. It's simply a matter of vibration, of how fast things are vibrating and how you're feeling inside. So when you're taking things from a higher vibration where your thoughts are very clear and lucid and your intention is there, you can pull that down into the three-dimensional playground, and that can look like art or singing or dancing or painting or writing or doing karaoke, whatever it is. Anyway, the point of it is get out there, have some fun, enjoy your creative spirit, tap into that today, allow yourself a little lightness of being, a little creativity, and have some fun. All right, you guys, thanks so much for checking in with me. I love you. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily card pull from the Starseed Oracle card deck. Bye. If I can end it.